to our DM, FYI. So I got a copy of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. It's one of those like kind of 5th edition add-on books.
Yeah, I have
And
it.
okay, so in it there's the wizard class for War and Song. So I'm changing my since we leveled up, I'm switching my classification, my school of magic over to War and Song.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Yeah.
It fits me better because I am a like living construct, and so it makes me a little. I don't have to actually carry weapons with me. I can just be a weapon.
Yeah, that works for me. I have no issues.
Cool. Awesome, thank you. I just I wanted to let you know because I felt like if we're gonna play this out as like I'm this character, I want it to fit really well, and I felt like the more scholastic tradition didn't fit right.
Yeah, of course.
So you want to be the T-1000 instead?
Yes.
The T-1000
Alright.
was.
Yeah, but made of crystals.
My character, with the level up, is choosing the Soul Knife subclass, I guess it's called. I don't know. Which is like psychic abilities, so just so you know.
Yeah.
Psionic
abilities. And with that, I can communicate with people like through their minds at like a couple times per in between rests, so I might sneak in a little more words with that too, instead of just like being totally one word.
Perfect, works for me.
Yeah, it makes her a little less zombie-like.
True.
And then just a reminder for you, Em. With I got the pack boon at level 3 now.
Yes.
And so yeah, that shit's gonna be randomized.
Cool, love it.
Awesome. Well, let's
And
jump
I'm
in.
Pep.
I'm excited.
You're a pet.
And Pep's just Pep.
Yep, that's right. Ain't no than Pep.
All right. Are we all ready to go?
We are.
Yep.
All right. About to run it back with the recap. Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time with Tor, a little worse for wear from a swarm of insects that came in from Pestilence's domain. As he recovered from the help of Pep, a furbolg emerges from the fog and reveals himself to be an apothecary.
If I may, I have no gender. I am nothing but a thought that has taken form. I am just myself.
Sorry.
It is acceptable.
It's what it's. That's what old Pep officers used to say.
Ah, yes, but I believe the children today say tits.
Ah, dagnabbit, I ain't gonna subscribe to that or conflagging modernization. It's what it's. Good enough for me.
Acceptable.
Now that's
Alright.
the tits.
So the furbolg will kind of look at you guys. Hello, can I help you?
Yes, please. I am in need of healing.
Well, luckily for you, that's what I do best, and he'll kind of go over to you and cast some kind of low-level healing spell.
So low level and casual, even the DM doesn't care.
He's gonna look you over for a second, and kind of close his eyes. With his touch, you suddenly feel much more restored, and you gain back 8 hit points.
Oh, well, thank you. That takes me to about 50%.
Well, I'm glad I could do something. Oh, you know what? You can use this. And he shoves a potion in your hand.
Well, thank you. I do not normally need to consume anything, so this will be an interesting experience.
Me have potion too?
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you, but-
And he'll give you one too.
Awesome.
So the construct and the dead one both have potions. Neither of us eat. All right. I guess
I got a mechanical question for our dead friend over here. So let's say this deadite gets a little more dead. Do we need to heal it or do we need to hurt it more?
That is a good question.
You so take care of self.
Well, Pep's just wondering because if you conscribe to the normalities of being the less than living, you drinking that there potion may make you a little worse for the wear, not better.
Good point.
Actually, it's a misconception. Actually, the potion. Did any of you pass through Greycott, that little village just to the east here?
I believe we did.
Well, you should probably drink that. It's my latest cure for whatever sickness is going on over there. This is my I want to say 21st iteration, 22nd. You know, give or take.
Well, as I am on my 6th myself, I will gladly take this potion.
I drink the potion.
As I do.
All right. As you drink it, it kind of tastes like how slugs feel, like just goofy and
Oh my god.
dirty and slimy. But it does heal both of you for 3 hit points.
Nice. Considering I don't have taste buds, it's quite interesting.
Oh, do you feel any less sick?
Yes, I feel better. Thank you.
Cool. Were you sick before, or do you feel sick at all at least?
I am unaware. The stinging insects were rather detrimental to my well-being, but now that I am reformed, I cannot ascertain whether or not I feel ill, as you say.
Yes, I see. Anyways, I'm such a rude host, you guys. Like, there's nobody else around here for a while. Do you want to come to my little humble abode? It's where I've been, crafting everything, making all these ingredients and alchemations and everything, and could give you guys a place to rest your feet.
Yes, please lead us.
All right. And the Furbolg will kind of stagger in through the fog towards the north.
All right, well, I say we keep him relatively in sight and follow as closely as possible.
All right. After like a little bit of walking, you come to this kind of old dead cypress. And in the thickest of its boughs, there is like a very rickety old, what can only be described as a treehouse, but it's kind of barely passing for that.
Okay.
And he'll just climb this old like rope ladder up to the top of it inside.
All right, I follow.
Me too.
Pep needs to stretch his legs and his back a bit before hobbling up there. Just give me a sec. Be up
I guess
there in 2 shakes of a dog's leg.
I guess I'll follow then.
Sorry, one more time.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay. Inside the treehouse, you see kind of very crude makings of like an alchemy set, like some chipped vials and very poor ash piles from fires. There are rotted skins from dead animals hanging from the ceiling, and a few locusts are actually contained in a glass jar on a shelf. Please come in.
Very interesting setup you have here.
Well, trying to glean any information I can off of this illness. It's really fascinating, you know. It's not really been seen before ever. So there's no cure, but we're working on it. We're trying. Oh, and where are my manners? I don't believe I introduced myself. My name's Stequin.
Greetings. You may call me Tor.
Or yes, I like it.
What species? What species is he?
He's a furbolg.
Furbolg. Fascinating.
I assume you guys are here to do something about this big bad horseman.
Well, it seems like we are. Wouldn't know much else beside that.
Yes. See, that's great. I love that. You should definitely do that. However, it's kind of a death sentence at this point. I've seen many adventuring parties come through here, and none of them have lasted very long.
Well, that ain't no too big of a worry. One of us is already dead. Can't much kill the kid. Yeah, it's all good.
Already dead.
See? Not a problem at all. We got already dead covered.
Okay, but if you would like to be less dead, that there might be some way to, help that. But if you guys just want to go and die, that's fine too.
I prefer not. I've gotten a bit attached to this life.
I am unworried. Your people knew me in the past as Glencan Fogcloud.
Glencan Fogcloud. Can't say it rings a bell. However, I haven't really been around my kind for a while, so.
That is understandable, but I tell you this only to know that while the previous celebration may be gone, I have returned in this form.
This form, did you have like a choice in that, or was this just what the universe dealt you? You know.
The appearance you see is randomized. I am merely thought given this relatively humanoid shape, and I understand that the very term itself is racist.
Yeah, I always wondered, why not elfinoid or goblinoid? I mean, we're all kind of basically the same.
That's good. That's good. I love some philosophy. Did you know that I also studied philosophy while I was studying alchemy? Great story. But yeah, that's so interesting. He kind of like pokes over you and prods you, and he's like, "I wonder, like you turn to dust when you like have no have no thought. That's interesting." He like kind of pokes around. I wonder if there's some kind of like alchemical use for that.
Now,
Perhaps.
wait a second here. How do you know they turn to dust when there's no more thought around?
Oh, well, I was watching you guys.
Oh, well, good job helping us earlier.
No, I didn't help.
They also could have met my brother.
Brother?
Yes, tanned.
Tanned. No, also doesn't ring a bell.
Ah. Well, we were both celebrations. Tanned, or it is how it goes.
You have more potions?
Well, you kind of drank the last of the samples of the batch I just had. I've been making many, but I give them to the village people to try and cure them, but they don't really work. But I've been working on it, I should say. I had an assistant, but I sent him off to go run an errand, and he hasn't really come back, which isn't ideal.
Where'd he go?
Well, you see, I believe that the key to try to bring down pestilence is to cure his disease first. I think from what I've studied from the dead animals around here, and he points at the rotted skins he has hanging from his ceiling, that there's some sort of energy that pestilence takes from those who have the disease. So I figured you cure the disease and pestilence might become manageable. But no cure has worked yet. Hence why I sent. Oh, what was his name? Leon? Something like that. Anyways, he came trotting up and offered to help, so I sent him off to the belly of a beast, I should say. Yeah, he probably got killed by a demon.
That ain't too good.
No, especially because I still need that thing that I sent him to get. Would you guys like to get that for me? That would be really helpful.
We can make the attempt.
Yes,
What you want?
Yes. So, you see, I've been kind of looking around and listening around for any kind of thought to try and cure this, and I was like, hey, you know what might be able to cure a demonic disease? Demonic powers. So there's this guy, he's kind of living alone, all isolated. His name's Flauros. He's a demon, and he doesn't really like other demons, or at least other demons don't like him. You see, he's normally summoned to fight or like protect people against other demons, so he's not really the most popular, but I figured that power is probably the best bet we have to trying to find a cure for this demonic disease. So I sent my assistant down that way, but the only problem is Flauros, he's not really the most hospitable guy. He's kind of doesn't like people, I would say. In fact, he kind of drives people to madness, so there's that.
That don't sound too good.
That is so interesting.
Yes. You see, Flauros has this crown of thorns. It's like kind of his source of power. I figured if we could get our hands on that, we can really like, you know, give our next disease cure, you know, version 22, 23. I don't remember where I was at. Just some oomph, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, you guys go find either my assistant or whatever, doesn't matter. But if you guys could go do that, I'm sure that you could probably kill pestilence way easier than without me. Like, you kind of need me, guys. Come on. Just you gotta help me out.
We gotta help you out, yet you want to send us to our deaths, basically.
Well, no, you guys seem much more capable than that guy was. I mean, he didn't really have much on him. I gave him a good luck charm. I'll give you guys good luck charms, so it'll be fine. He starts, like, rummaging around in his shelves for, like, a bunch of dried herbs.
I believe we can be successful. We just have to put our minds to it.
No trap.
What?
No.
Oh, no.
Only
no.
success.
No, yeah. You know, it's a demon. I'm sure he's not smart enough to set traps, you know. But anyways, and he turns to each of you and hands you a bundle of dried herbs and sprigs of leaves tied together on twine. He's like, wear all these, and these will definitely keep you safe from anything, you know. My assistant might have died, but you know what? He's probably fine. He's probably fine because I made such a great talisman to protect him.
What kind of check do I have to do to see how well this talisman actually is? Would it be an Arcana check?
That's a good question. I don't see. Well, I guess Arcana would just be to check if it was magical in nature.
I guess so.
How would you check to see how well it works? Would you want to use your like demonologist background?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, do an investigation with advantage.
Okay. That's a 16.
Yeah, so as far as you can tell, this bundle of herbs is completely and utterly useless.
Alright, cool.
So I gave you guys talismans. So you're gonna go and fetch my thing.
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
Yeah, I get that along.
Oh god. I'm just gonna hand him back over the bundle and just be like, you know what? I think I'll be fine.
Okay. If you die, you know, I can't blame me. Anyways, no, Flaros, he's just in a forest. He's kind of a little, just a bit northeast from here, I believe. Yeah, like you go mostly north and like a little east, like just a little. And you should hit his forest, and I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine, guys. Like you guys got this for sure. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you seem very sure of that.
I mean, I wouldn't go personally, but that's because
Gee, wonder why.
Who's gonna make the cure if I die? You know, like you guys don't know how to make potions, do you? No, I'm inventing, like, I'm making history as you speak, and you guys will be written in the history books with me. You'll be known as those guys who went and fetched a thing for Theckwin the Great, you know?
Me no
Agreed.
trust. Maybe we
His
take the whip.
His
You come with
sureness
us.
is irrelevant.
Oh, no. See, I don't do, like, field work. That's not really my, like, area of expertise, you know? I'm kind of the alchemy table guy, you know? But that was
you
really
just being
nice
in your
of
little
you to
bubble,
offer.
huh?
That's really sick, you know? Like, that was so kind of you to, like, offer that experience to me, but, like, it's just, like, you guys have it. You guys don't need me, you know?
You hurt me. I find you.
She will. She's got your scent now.
Okay. Good talk. Anyways, if you guys would like to head off, I have some more work I could be doing, very important alchemy work things.
Very important.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for understanding. Alright. I'll kind of, like, shoo you guys out.
Alright.
Man, if it wasn't for the fact that it's literally to go see a demon, he would not want to do this.
I fear no demon.
Neither do I. Alright, let's go.
I think it's pretty good to fear some demons. I mean, you can't just say like, I don't fear any demon at all. You ever meet some of them there lords of the heck? Nah, those people can be downright rude.
They can, but fear is a thought, and I am formed of thought, but not one that is based in fear.
Now that just don't make no doggone sense. But all right, whatever you say.
All right, let's head out.
Have fun storming the forest, guys.
Where? Which way?
North, and then just a little east, but mostly north.
Why couldn't you just draw us a map?
Once again, I'm kind of just the alchemy guy. I'm not really.
Yeah. Okay, so you're useless. Let's head out.
I don't say that. They did give us some that magic healing water. I said be nice.
Yeah, they gave it to the 2 people that don't really need it, and that don't consume anything.
Well, but it still helps, so enjoy. No need to be rude now.
Yuso kind
Yeah.
of takes out the bundle of herbs and rubs it on her armpits and says, "Good for smell, mortals like."
It's probably the only thing that'll help you out right now.
Well, it kind of is like a nice like roast. You smell like kind of rotted meat with a little hint of rosemary, you know?
Acceptable.
All right, Cassius is gonna start heading into the vague direction that Declan gave us.
Sounds good. All right. I'm assuming everyone is going that same direction.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's much other place to go.
All right. So you start walking north, and then a little east.
Barely to the east.
You see the swamps kind of give way to more firm footholds as you get further from Pestilence's area. And eventually, after walking for a long time, a few hours pass. You see a swath of green trees in the distance, very thick forest.
Is it northeast?
As
It's very north
northeast,
and a little to the east.
yeah, as much
northeast.
as much in that direction as you can surmise.
Okay. Yuso kind of points at the forest and says, "We go to trees, good for hiding."
For us to hide or for that there Jimmy John to hide? Who's doing the hiding?
Both.
Let's find out.
I suppose that makes sense.
Alright. As you approach the forest, you do see a kind of like slightly worn path, like dirt path, that begins kind of to the east of you and trails off a little further east before disappeared into the forest.
Friends, I can passively perceive there is a trail here. Perhaps we should follow it.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys follow the trail, and after a while, you actually happen to see a slight gap between the trees where the dirt path runs into the forest. But just by that gap in the trees, you see a fully armored dragonborn.
Fascinating.
That could be useful.
Approach.
Yeah. I say we all approach.
So I guess at least Pep and I walk up to him.
I
I
approach.
say,
Naturally.
I approach, but I stand behind them.
I guess I'll lead like a spearhead, and I'll say, "Greetings."
Oh, hello,
Hey.
hello, how are you? And she kind of shoves a, very worn, notebook in your face, leather-bound notebook, with a small piece of graphite. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from?
Ah, I am the 6th Cerebration. You may call me Tor.
Tor, yes, of course. And she hurriedly writes it down.
I believe your people know me as Maubert.
Maubert, yes, of course, I've heard of you. And she writes that down too.
Really?
Excellent.
Of course, you gotta know everybody who's anybody when you're up on the Times like I am in order to be a great journalist.
I'll be jiggered. I figured nobody knew any of these old names old Stein Stan construct over here actually used.
Of course, he's
Could.
that guy from that person, that thing from that thing, yeah, of course you gotta know,
Well, I suppose when you got to know, you got to know. I don't got any argument against that.
She'll turn to Pep next and shove the journal in his face. Hi, how are you? Who are you? Where are you from?
You can write without having to shove it in directly in my looking sphere here. But you can
It's a
call me
journalist
Pep.
tactic. It rushes you to answer.
Oh, it does, sure. I must be behind the times on journalisticism. Well, my name's Pep Ridgefarm, but y'all can call me Pep.
Pep, yes, of course. She writes it down. So what brings you here? Are you here on vacation, seeing your family?
Looking for someone.
Someone who? There's so many people in here. Oh my gosh, it would take you so long to get to know all of them. You can't be meeting all of them. Who are you meeting?
Pep's memory be fading them. Y'all remember that name of them dar, whatchamacallit? Demon?
Flores.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, we been meeting that one.
She immediately bristles at the mention of that name. Oh, Floros. And she kind of gazes off for a second before coming back to her bubbly attitude. What a nice guy! Have you seen him before? You met him before?
No, right. I can't say we have. That's why we're coming out here. If we met him before, we wouldn't have to come here.
I see. And she writes it down. We got all kinds of fun people in this place, like, that, old little turtle man, he just looks at the pond all day, and the two brothers, oh, they're a fun group, they're really killers at parties,
Saying they kill people at the party? That doesn't sound that fun.
Well, figuratively speaking.
What's your name?
My name? Oh, I'm Aftic Fireburn. Nice to meet you.
The caustic Firebird?
No. Aftic Fireburn. See, this is why you can't be a journalist. You don't have ears like I have.
Oh. Suppose that might be true on field counts, not just about my hearing holes.
Do you know where this Flauros is?
Yeah, Flauros. Yeah, so
Where
he's
is
just like down the path. You just follow the path. That's pretty much it. You just follow that.
Can I do an insight check on her to see what the fuck her deal is? Is she really just a journalist, or is she just like, is there something like weird going on?
Alright, go ahead, Meg.
That's a 17.
With an insight check, she is being, to her knowledge, completely truthful.
To her knowledge, okay. Would I be able to do another demonologist investigation thing to see if there is something weird going on?
Yeah, do a perception check.
Perception, okay, thank you. That's not very high. Let me see, 7. It's only a 9.
You definitely can feel that there's some kind of fiendish thing, but you can't tell how strong it is or really where it's coming from.
Gotcha.
It kind of just comes broadly from the forest. Like, the whole forest has this kind of air of fiendish aura.
Okay. Then I suggest we be on our toes.
Yes,
you
of
said he's
course.
I
now.
don't reckon I could be on much else.
Yes, of course. You got places to be, people to see. You know. I'll see you again later. And she kind of mutters to herself as she like scribbles a million words a minute.
I don't like her.
Me no
She's
like
a bit
anybody.
odd, but yeah.
Nobody's ever that cheery, especially in the, I guess, current world situation. There's something weird here.
Oh, trust.
Now, maybe they're just trying to make the best of a shitty situation. Don't knock
Sure.
optimism just because you don't got it.
Oh, I have optimism. I'm very optimistic about being able to meet this florist. I'm very excited for that, so let's go.
We go.
Alright. Descending into the trees, into the forest, it is a very thick, dense forest. The light is almost completely blocked out and is incredibly dark. And actually, as you walk, I need Usoa to make me a... One sec. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay. So you suddenly feel something take a hold of you. Roll still need dice. Okay. And you suddenly feel an impulse to not eat or drink in public. You consider it incredibly rude, and you will find anybody else who eats or drinks in public incredibly rude as well.
Okay.
What a bad time for Pep to take a swig of his canteen.
Disgusting.
Now, I know you're not a big fan of us living folks doing this business, but we do need to do it.
You living disgust me.
Alright, other than that, the dirt path continues on through the forest. However, what Aftik at the door neglected to tell you is that it actually branches off a million different directions. So as you round a curve in the dirt path, you see a path trail off to the left, and just ahead of after that, 2 paths trail off to the left and right, respectively, before continuing deeper into the forest.
I knew it was trap.
With my fiendish insight, would I be able to like navigate where floors could be, or is there already like so much fiendish aura that it's a bit hard to tell?
It is pretty difficult to tell because the whole place has this kind of fiendish origin. I would say if you rolled a very high perception check, you might be able to see where it's coming from the strongest, but...
Let me try this. Okay. And with my perception, that's only a 15.
You can tell that it is somewhere ahead of you.
That's so helpful. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, all right. Are there any tracks on the ground at all of like what is like can we tell like what track is taken most often?
No, not really. All the dirt roads seem to look the same.
Pep stops and rubs his chin for a moment and eyeballs each path to see if he senses any particularly fiendish presence within 60 feet of any of these here paths.
Okay.
I mean, it's just an ability. Do you need me to roll something?
Oh, sorry. I was not aware. Within 60 feet, you get a very vague sense of something coming from the right.
Oh, well, that just seems like a good place as any to start. Vague is as vague does. So, Bud, I think we should mosey on this here way. I don't know. I just got an inkling there might be something down there.
Where Pat points, I investigate.
As you get close to where the path splits off to left and right and straight, you are suddenly a shadow kind of looms over you as a figure steps out from the bushes.
Hello.
Well, howdy doody, partner.
Stay back! And before you, you see a half-orc fitted in kind of some, like, common furs and, very, like, woodsy type, outfit.
Oh, mighty fine get up you got there.
Thanks, I know. But you cannot step a foot further into this domain.
Well, why not?
Because I am this world's new leader.
And whose domain are we approaching?
This is the domain of Mark.
Oh my fucking god.
Mark?
That's right. Mark the half-orc. And I'm about to dominate this world just like Lilith did after I find my way out of this stupid forest.
And you can't even find your way out yet? How long have you been here?
Just long enough to grow my own army. And if you don't take a step back right now, you're gonna have to join my mindless army of people.
Oh, mindless army of people. That sounds so intimidating. Can I do an insight check on him?
Yeah.
Fuck. Never mind, that's on that one.
He is unlikely alone. I once knew a Mark. He worked in a library. He was a bookmark.
Oh.
I assure you, I come from no humble background such as a library. You know, I have the ability to cast the greatest spell in all of creation.
Which is?
The spell. And he kind of like looks around. The wish spell.
I believe he wishes he could write poetry. I once knew a Mark who could write poetry about writing poetry. He called it the metaverse.
No, I don't write poetry. I'm trying to take over the world.
You'll never be able to do that. There's no way you'll ever be as powerful as Lilith.
Alright, That's it! Prepare to be mindless! And he does some swooshing hand maneuvers. And he's like kind of charging up this energy. And he screams! "Ah!" And nothing happens.
Okay, I cast Eldritch Blast. That's a 23.
Alright. Yeah, it hits.
It's a 7. 7 force damage.
Alright, one sec. Yeah, so, he gets knocked back. And he's quite wounded on the ground.
I'm gonna approach him. I'm gonna lean down and get like kind of close to him and be like, "You will never surmount to anything." And then I'm gonna get up and start continuing towards the way that Pep told us to.
Yeah, he
No,
starts
that's just
sobbing.
rude. No, come on there, big guy. Ain't nothing to fret about. Just a little bit antsy is all.
You guys can't talk to me like that. I'm about to be the leader of the new world because I can cast Wish and everyone should fear me.
Oh, there, big guy. It's okay. We all wish we could do lots of stuff. Maybe if you're more friendly, everyone will be happier and more likely to follow you in your brave vision.
Are you really coddling him right now?
Yeah, why not? He didn't do nothing wrong. He's just a little bit delusional.
I don't know what that word means, but you're completely right.
Yeah, you are very that word that he said.
Yeah, no, come on, boy. Maybe you can help us out. We're looking for a resident in this here forest. Maybe you can help us give directions, and if we find them, you can help get out into your world domination plans.
We're gonna help him with his world domination.
Well, not necessarily help, but I mean, at least give him some freedom so he can have the choice. I mean, everyone deserves the right to follow their dreams. Besides, not like the world's any much better the way it is right now, anyway.
Mark doesn't take help, but if you wanted help, to the right, there are these really mean brothers. They're really mean to me. And they're really powerful. They withstand the wish spell real good, like you guys. They're kind of an odd pair. But just ahead, there's some crazy human guy. I don't know what his deal's about. Down that way, and he points to like the left path. There's this crazy crow lady. She doesn't like me touching her stuff, and she hit me really hard.
Oh,
Aw, she
sorry
hit
to
you
hear
really
that.
hard.
Me
Yeah.
looking for Flauros. Where Flauros?
Laros. And he does the whole 1,000-yard stare thing. Him. You know what I can do? I can use the wish spell to automatically know his location. So just wait a second. And he charges up again, and blinks as absolutely nothing happens. You know what? I don't know who you're talking about. He must not. He must be already dead, you know, because obviously my spell doesn't work. So, yeah.
I can cast Eldritch Blast again on you if you like.
Now, no need to get all feisty.
No,
He ain't done nothing wrong.
I know the name you're speaking of, but I don't know who you're speaking about. I'm sorry. And he kind of winces.
It is understandable. If you would like, I can put you to sleep.
Big,
Yes.
giant world overlords don't need to sleep. They need high caffeine diets and protein.
Sleep good. Sleep make you quiet. And I I kind of finger my knife.
You know what? Mark can be quiet. That's perfectly fine. And he kind of clamps a hand over his mouth and then just steps back into the bushes from whence he came.
Mark, not very helpful.
Not very helpful at all, no. But at least he gave us other people that were here. So maybe they're all what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe they're all like guarding where Flauros is, so we should head in the direction that the twins were at first.
Agree.
Yes, let us do this. Mark is concerning. He dangled a participle. It slipped into a comma. I do not like this. It did harm to my colon, for it is now a semicolon.
Oh my god.
Don't get
He's
your
just-
knickers in a twist.
He is quite the punctuation.
Oh my god.
Yuso kind of laughs. You funny, Crystal Man.
Alright. So you guys decide to make your way down the right path to where he pointed out there were brothers.
Yeah.
Alright. As you do, Tor, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. One moment. I should roll. That is a... Uh-oh. Come on. Sorry, my computer caught for a minute. That is a gentleman's 20.
Gentleman's 20.
I didn't want to say dirty.
Unfortunately, the DM rolled insanely well, so one moment. You feel something come over you, and you kind of pause for a moment. As, oh, this is perfect. You suddenly gain a very huge interest for poetry, and you feel the uncontrollable urge to write your own terrible, awful, no good poetry.
All right. Let me think. I start just like thinking to myself, what is the worst poetry ever? I believe it was an English couple. They're even worse than the Vogans. Oh man, I'm trying to. I don't remember their poem off the top of my head. Give me a minute.
All good. Like I said, you don't need to recite it right now. You just feel the urge to write poetry.
I do. I feel it. It's from, but I remember Paula Nancy Millstone Jennings, who said, "The dead swans lay in the stagnant pool. They lay, they rotted, they turned around occasionally, bits of flesh dropping off them from time to time, and sank into the pool's mire. They also smelt a great deal."
Smelly poem. You so like.
All right. Sounds good. So, as you continue down this dirt path to the right, you hear some sort of struggle in Draconic.
Okay. I start sneaking once I hear things. Once I hear stuff, so I kind of like go off onto the side of the path if I can, and go through the forest a little bit.
Yep, sounds good. Are you kind of like creeping closer to the noise, but just going stealthily?
Yeah.
All right.
I watch her go, and I think, is the caterpillar ticklish? It's long been my belief that he giggles as he wiggles across the hairy leaf.
I might have made a mistake. Anyways, so go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. 17.
Yep. You are completely undetected. And as you kind of saddle up closer to the sound of chaos, you actually see a kobold struggling in vain to climb a tree. And kind of cursing and yelling and shouting in Draconic.
Okay. Yuso can psychically communicate with her psychic whispers. The first use is free, so I communicate back to Tor and I say, "More stupid people. One tries to climb tree."
All right. I guess communicate this to the others and say, "Ah, companion says there are stupid ones ahead, attempting to climb trees."
I wonder if they're thinking they can take over the world from over yonder.
Should we attempt diplomacy or simply go in and attack?
I'd rather see how much attacking's going to help us get information out of these people.
I approach, look up the tree and say, "Hello."
Alright. So yeah, at the base of the tree is the angry kobold, which is shouting, and he turns and glares. Because you looked up the tree, you also see that there's another kobold sitting on a branch a little ways up. He kind of looks at you and just gives a very dismissive sigh before looking back to the tree trunk.
Friends, might I be of assistance? You appear to be having some problems.
The kobold on the ground will be like, "Yeah, of course we're having problems. You see, Snuck, all the way up there, is all depressed and thinks the world's ending. And me, am down here and I'm trying to save him from evil."
Ah, I see. Like formless pink pudding, how loathsome you are. Persecutor of quaking children, haunted of our tea-time expectations, fearful dessert of yore, appear not on the table, lest we lose the will to live.
Kobold in the tree branch, Snuck, as the one on the ground said, turns to look at you. "That's something really deep. I respect it." And he looks back towards the tree trunk.
Well, wish you to come back to the ground, or shall I give your companion a boost up?
The Snuck will sigh. "It doesn't matter what you do. The end is coming. And it doesn't really matter if Muck gets up here, because he's just trying to kill me anyways."
Ah, yes, starry sky, the pinpoint pupils of your dazed eyes twinkle down, our lovers' privacy interrupted by their observations. Dread sun, do not interrupt our canoodling, but hide thy face so we might get it on.
Why are you talking about canoodling when he's talking about death? That doesn't make any sense.
Love, life, death, it is all the cycle. We eat, we reproduce, we die.
I didn't know you could reproduce.
Metal.
I am-
Says,
Two thoughts might come together sometime and create a third. It has been known to happen.
Anyway, so you think that this guy here is gonna kill you, right?
"I don't think
No.
so. I know." He's trying to
I'm
save me from evil, and to him,
ah
that means killing me. He's said so many times in case you weren't listening.
ah. Perhaps we can offer a compromise. We could easily dispatch you both, and therefore both would be free and saved from evil.
I'm okay
It
with that.
doesn't matter what you choose to do.
Ah,
But
Now,
upon
now,
hearing
no need to rush to hasty dilapitations. There's plenty of killing to go around.
this, Muck will spin around. Oh yeah, you want to try to save me from evil? No, it's my job to save all of you guys from evil. And
okay.
he brands a dagger and makes to attack whoever's closest.
Yuso throws a. Can I throw a knife before he attacks from the bushes?
What are the details of your sneak attack?
It says once per turn, deal extra 2d6 damage to one creature. Hit if attacked with advantage using finesse or ranged weapon. So.
No,
don't need
she could be
advantage.
watching and just like toss it all of a
Yeah.
sudden as he goes to attack. She's like prepped and ready to
Yeah.
throw a dagger.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Alright. I'm using my psychic blade. Nice soul knife thing.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then. So it's gonna be. So that's 10 piercing damage, and then 1 psychic damage.
Wow.
Yeah, so before Muck can even reach any of the party members, he falls down dead, a psionic dagger in his back.
I just kind of
Oh,
twitch my head
poor-
aside. All right then.
Poor little feller.
He was going to kill us.
Yeah, comes out of the bushes.
Oh,
with
you
the-
think he could have killed us? No way.
He still
Snuck from
wanted
the
to.
snuck from the tree,
may
just
have
looks and goes, "Oh, my only brother, dead."
Oh.
I guess I look. Oh, apologies. Would you care to join him?
Might as well. But
Acceptable.
first, can you let me sigh one last time?
Of course. As he exhales, I form my hand into a rapier and slide it through his neck. And oh god, I just rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, how do you want to kill him?
I guess I just kind of like put my hand on his shoulder, and then my hand forms into a rapier that just slides through his vertebra and just severs it as he falls to the ground.
Yep. Alright, you have 2 dead kobold before you.
Alright, can I check anything on them to see if they have any useful information about Florus?
Sure. How
Sure.
do they have useful information? They're dead.
Just anything on their bodies, maybe.
Yep. They have some basic equipment. Like, they each have a dagger and sling. And other than that, they just seem to be pretty, basic. All you can gather really is that they're probably adventurers passing through.
I look at them and I think, oh, this time is the cruelest. Breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with spring rain. Winter kept us warm, covering earth in forgetful snow, feeding a little life with dried tubers.
Cassie's gonna continue on.
Yuso says, "Good kill, Crystal Man." And then Yuso like cuts off one of the fingers and kind of sucks the blood out a little bit. Says,
However, because you find it revolting to eat in public, you have to hide your face as you do it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. I have to. I
Excellent.
kind of turn around and cover my face with my robe as I do it.
Just imagining very like vampires, like stereotypical vampire stance, like the cloak wrapped around.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
I put my hand on Yusa's shoulder. Your shadow at evening rising to meet you. I will show you fear in a handful of dust.
Wow, that one actually wasn't bad.
Pep just
That's
shakes his
the-
head at the whole situation.
Funnily enough, Pep, as you shake your head, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, let me see here. What's my wisdom modifier? It gets a 12.
Yeah. So you kind of feel something rise in you. And as you stop for a moment to kind of get your bearings, okay. So you feel a sort of like social rage as you realize that all the popular beliefs and idioms of society are just wrong. So you might choose to, and in defiance, to refer to everything in opposite terms. Like, saying down for up and wearing clothes backwards rather than, the societal definition of the correct way to wear clothes.
So basically no change for him?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's what. I mean, bit revolted by you folks over here wearing conforming to what the man says, but you know,
What man are you talking about?
the man. Maybe I should
The
call
man?
it the woman. Yeah.
Perfect.
He
All
is
right,
equal in
so-
his lost ways. I think we are in Rat's ally, where the dead men lost their bones.
This is great. All right.
Pep suddenly finds all of his poetry highly enthralling.
And Cassius is thinking of ways to kill everyone. Because this is crazy.
All right. So what do you guys choose to do next with two dead kobolds on the ground before you?
I am uninterested in them.
I'll take
You
one
know
of
what
their
we
daggers.
should do? You. Wait, we should eat them.
No. Please eat in private.
But they're good meat. Well, are you afraid of ruining your appetite because you're like, oh, we need to have non-humanoid meats in our diet when we have perfectly good slain creatures right here that we did with our own two hands. Now, I don't see you killing no cows with your hands or chickens or anything else. You still eat meat, beef, and chicken.
He speaks wisdom. Phlebas the Phoenician, a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of gulls, and the deep sea swell and the profit and loss.
Is there anything I can do to help
Exactly.
them so that they can stop doing that?
As far as you've observed, no.
Now get over here and eat up.
Yuso kind of just averts her eyes and says, "We should be looking for Flauros."
Yes, finally, something. We are here to look for Flauros. We are not here to eat disgusting cobalt meat.
You who
Disgusting.
turn the
That
wheel.
sounds.
Go ahead.
Eh? What you saying? No, I was just saying that sounds like propaganda from the man.
I was saying, oh, you who turn the wheel and look windward.
See? Exactly.
Look windward.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
dust in your eyes because you're
Set your
blind to
sail
the
and move
truth.
on.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I've
know
made a
what?
mistake on the best thing.
God damn it! I can't use one of my fucking spells for this because everyone is saying bullshit. I literally have command. I have command. I can make someone be quiet.
Well, quiet is as quiet does.
And the river does sweat oil and tar as the barges drift with the turning tide.
Which way did they say to go again for the next person?
That way.
Mark indicated that further down the path. So if you go back the way you came and then go straight, that there was a human, and then to the left of where you encountered Mark, there's a crow lady.
There's a crow lady, and then what was the other person?
A human if you go straight from where you encountered Mark.
Oh.
Too bad Mark wasn't an Aarakocra.
Why?
Is there nothing else down this path at all, or is it just like a dead end?
The dirt path kind of recedes into a clump of thickets.
Okay. Then I will turn around and I'm gonna I'll just go towards the human, I guess.
All right.
And to answer the pertinent question of why, because one, birds can be good eating, and two, he seems like a pretty gullible bird. He might be Mark's sucker bird.
Oh, I cannot wait to get out of this forest.
God.
Reminds me of when we were children, staying at the Archduke's. My cousins took me out to the sled, and I was frightened. He said, Tor, hold on tight. And down we went in the mountains. There, you feel free. I read much of the night, and go south in the winter.
Hey, pretty deep thoughts, if I might say so myself.
What are the roots that clutch what branches grow?
Cassius is walking faster.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So you're gonna continue straight down the path towards the human that Mark
Yes.
mentioned.
Yes.
All right. So you make your way towards the human in question, and you do happen to see somebody, some figure, on the path. He kind of paces back and forth, and you see a bundle of herbs wrapped around his neck.
Herbs look like my herbs.
Is this
Yes.
Leon? No, Leon was another Leon wasn't a human, were they?
I don't believe we ever said if it was human or humanoid.
That's true.
Would you ever think about that? How racist that actually is?
Yes,
I'm gonna
yes.
call him.
Anyways, hello.
The
Your
human.
herbs, where did you get those?
Yeah, can't
The
fault him
human
for
looks
interrupting
around.
an old man rambling.
The human whips around and goes, "Stay back! Who are you? What do you want? Where do you come from? You're with them, aren't you?"
Who's them?
The walls, the eyes. They watch me. They know. There's somebody here, and he kind of yells over his shoulder. At nothing in particular.
Oh my god, everybody here is fucking crazy. Anyways, no. Where's Floris?
Boris. He does the 1,000-yard stare off into the nothing. Flores, I was here, yes, to something with Flores. Is he the one who's watching me?
Maybe if you come with us, if you help us, maybe we could get to him together and
Wait.
have him stop staring at you.
How do you know about Flores? Are you with him?
Wish I was at this
Is
moment so I wasn't
anybody
around
ever
you.
with anything?
Huh? What? Repeat.
I would have said, is anybody ever truly with anyone else?
God.
We're looking for a devil man. He looked like demon. You see him?
Devil man look like demon. It's not ringing any bells. There's just a big giant cat over here. I don't know what that deal is about. But you, Flores, I know that name. How do I know that name?
Are you Leon?
Leon. Yes, Leon. That's my name. That's who. How do you know my name?
Oh, you just said it.
Fuck. God, where's this fucking fuck, what was his name again? I didn't write it down. Eric? No, it wasn't
guy?
Eric. It was something similar to that though.
Tarquin?
Why did I forget to
Affleck?
fucking write it down?
I go
Yeah.
up and
Oh yeah.
I put my arm around him and like embrace him to make him feel comfortable. And I say, God topples from the sky, hell's fires fade, exit seraphim and Satan's men. I shut my eyes and the world drops dead.
Roll performance.
We like dead power.
You got it. That is terrible performance. That is a 3.
Yeah, he starts screaming in your arms. Step back! Get off me! Who are you? I don't know who you are! Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
I just lower my face and shake my head. I'd fancied you'd return the way you said, but I grow old and forget your name.
There's Cassius, if you want to try to remember a character's name, you can roll a history check.
Oh, thank you.
The
That's
stars go
13.
waltzing out in blue and red
Okay.
and
Well,
arbitrary blackness.
whose name are you trying to
gallops in.
remember?
The halfling that helped us before, saying to go to Lude, the initial person that told us to go to them.
Yes, his name is Eric.
Eric. Okay. So I was close. How do you spell that so I can fucking write it down?
E-R-H-I-K.
E-R-I-H-K. Thank you. Okay. Eric is the one who tried to tell us to find you. Does that name ring a bell? Do you remember?
Yes, the Halfling Village. I left a map for them of my findings of pestilence and the apothecary and Equin. And
Yes.
as you remind him of pieces of his past, you see that the facade, the paranoia, breaks and he is himself again.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yes, you. I remember it all now. This forest, it's Floris's doing. His magic, his fiendish aura, it makes everyone go insane. They believe things about themselves that they wouldn't normally believe. I thought I was being watched. I thought I was gonna die in this forest alone. So you knew Erhik. He sent you.
Yes, and then we came across the Fearbold, who, quite frankly, is kind of an asshole. I'm not gonna lie to you. You really just believed you were dead and was just not going to find you. But that's besides the point. Do you know exactly how to find Flores so we can get his shitty crown of what was it? It was a crown of thorns.
Yes. He's just through here, like, just down this path. But I warn you, he doesn't take very kindly to people, as you can see. Um,
Well,
but I do think it is possible that he might be in a corner. There's something about him. He's kind of, I mean, he's constructed this forest because obviously none of the horsemen want him around, a demon that fights demons. So he's kind of in hiding. I think you might be able to strike a deal with him.
Oh, perfect. All right then. Well, then let's go ahead and find him.
Yeah, yes, he's just on this path. But I think I need to go home or go to Thequin or something. Someone. I need to do something with myself. I need to get out of here.
Yeah. If you do find him again, make sure that you let him know that his little protection bundle that he gave you didn't fucking do anything.
Yes, he did seem kind of incompetent, but he's all we've got.
That's fair.
Leon,
All right.
maybe you come with us. No, get lost that way.
No, I know my way out of here. I need to get out. I can't face him again either. But thank you all. And he kind of goes back the way you guys came from.
Mm-hmm.
oh. My heart follows his oboe voice and leaps like a goat at the whisper of his name.
Shut up! I'm gonna continue.
Alright.
Yeah,
As-
forever.
Oh,
As
but my heated
Leon-
abdomen leaps to my
Shut
cheek.
up, shut up, shut up.
I wait in the moonlight for your secret papers so that we may slide as one abdomen to abdomen in search of the magnificent orange and mystical chair.
What?
Oh, if the forest doesn't get me, your fuck-ass poetry will.
Pep just wipes a tear from his eyes and says, "That was beautiful, China man. Absolutely beautiful."
And it is a wonder why the hyena ignores you.
Alright, as Leon walks off, Cassius, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
God fucking damn it. Okay. Oh, it's an 18.
You feel fine.
Yeah.
Alright, what
I'm
do you
so
choose to do now?
I'm gonna go towards I'm gonna go down the path that Leon said Flores was.
Alright. As you continue on down this dirt path, you see that it actually opens up into the biggest clearing you've seen so far. Like, light is actually coming in through the trees. And kind of lounging on this rock in this patch of sun is a leopard, just fully stretched out, grooming, having a good time.
This is straight up leopard.
It's a leopard. Yeah.
It's not like disguised or anything. It's just a straight up leopard.
It's a leopard.
Okay.
As far as you can see, it is a leopard.
As the evening floats in on a great peacock wing, what a magnificent creature.
The cat will lift its head as Tor says their line of poetry and kind of shoot you a weird look.
I extend my hand. My heart simply follows your lute voice and leaps like a feline at the whisper of your name.
The
Flores,
leopard
where are you?
The leopard will kind of chuff, do that kind of like growl, like purr thing, and rise to its feet, giving itself a big stretch before turning an eye on you, Cassius. I see you were not so susceptible.
No, I was not, and I'm getting tired of this.
You see, that's kind of the point.
Cat talk.
Yes, the cat is
You're-
talking.
Yeah, are you Floris?
You could call me that. Or you
Okay,
could
I
also
could
call me Soroff, or whatever other word you prefer. What's in a name?
Pep just shouts out in demonic, "Big kitty cat!"
Well, I assure you, I am much more noble than a big kitty cat.
Now you're all fluffy. It's all good.
The leopard will kind of stalk towards you and aim to look like he's leaping, but as his front paws leave the ground, he becomes humanoid. Sort of he appears human in nature, but he still has leopard-like features, including a tail and claws and like green eyes.
Ah, there you go, conforming to social norms again. I
Oh
think
my
you were
god,
better
Pep,
at the big kitty cat.
Pep,
I
Pep,
conform
shut
to
up.
nothing. I only do what I wish.
And you wish to conform. Well, there you go.
Anyways, we are here for something.
Of course you are. They all were. But it depends on what you're here for. You see, there was a woodcutter. He wanted woods. I gave him the illusion of power. And there was another one just walking along looking for ingredients. And he found himself lost in his reflection for all eternity. So, while I wouldn't say that the punishment fits the crime, it at least gives me a little bit of insight into what fates might await you. Now,
Well,
what
that
could
just
you
makes no doggone
possibly be
sense.
here for?
I could go into everything that I truly want, but seeing that that's exactly how you work, I know a little bit better than that. Well, the reason why me and my companions, I suppose, are even here to begin with is to acquire your crown of thorns. However, I would also be willing to strike a deal with you if you'd like.
A deal? What kind of deal?
Um, how would you like to be one of my patrons?
Please. A patron of a mere human like you, truly not worth my time.
And why not?
What could you possibly have to give me?
The possibility of having a
At,
very powerful soul. You see, I've
Very
already
case of
made
syphilis?
several. Hold on a
Syphilis?
second. Hold on a second.
Might
Okay, you're
say
gonna make
this all
another
smells
saving
like
throw,
this.
and I'm gonna put command on you, and I'm gonna say silence.
You're silencing Pep.
Yes, I'm silencing Pep.
Awesome.
what kind of saving throw?
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Well, don't matter much anyway. With my modifier, that's a 3.
Alright. Well, that was amusing. Anyways, continue, little pet. What were you saying?
So as I was saying, I've already have a couple of different packs currently, and so you would be able to put your name in the raffle box, so to say, to gain my soul. And you would already be up against 2 very powerful demons.
So you're saying you're a hot commodity?
In the flesh.
Well, now that's interesting. Not like any other normal warlock I've seen. He kind of paces around you for a second. Alright, I'll bite. You're the most interesting thing that's come across me in a while. However, if I could help you, and trust me, I would absolutely love nothing more than to help you. You
So,
see, I am missing my
while this is
crown.
going on, just have to interject since Pep can't say anything.
But yes.
As he said, there's multiple packs. As a minor illusion behind the cat demon, you see the words appear: "Pack rat."
Pack rat.
Because you collect so many packs.
Oh my
So,
god, yeah.
Pack rat.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Mhm.
So, anyways, as.
I pat Pep on the back.
Oh, you would probably know that he's the one that did the minor illusion, but
Yeah.
Yes,
no one else
Yes.
probably would be able to tell.
yes. Your pusillanimous potting shed smells of cactus.
Oh my god. As much as
That
I
just
would
looks really
love.
smug.
Can't get a fucking sentence in. Come on.
I know.
You guys are quipping so much. Alright. Well, as much as I would love to help you, and believe me, I would, I cannot. You see, my crown of thorns was absconded with.
Okay, so we're going on a wild goose chase. Do you know who took your crown of thorns?
Some other unhappy fiend, no doubt. A bunch of mephits came in and swooped down and took my crown. They went off in towards. They flew to the east, closer to the fallen capital.
All right. As you're explaining this, you see behind the demon a giant rat appear wearing a backpack, chasing after an angry goose.
And I point. My heated navel leaps to my blouse. I wait in the moonlight for your secret felicity so that we may take as one.
Part of me is wondering if that spell slot was even worth it or not.
So I can give you a general direction, but I'm afraid I don't have the power to even make a pact with you. However, if you do fetch me my crown of thorns, I will be sure to help you and your stupid apothecary in whatever way you see fit. That human guy already gave me the whole spiel.
So if we get your crown of thorns, you'll help us out, and we can make a deal?
Yes, we can.
At this, you see the giant rat capture the goose. The dust cloud appears as they fight, and then the rat stands triumphantly over the goose, wearing a crown that's thorny.
As my toe
Yeah.
falls from my shorts, it reminds me of your strangeness.
Alright, so Cassie's gonna put his hand out. We have a deal then?
Cheetah Man, you make them normal again too?
Yes, I suppose. I will make them normal for now. I can't have my fetching squad be a bunch of bumbling incompetents. But once you get back here, we shall flesh out what you are supposed to give me, as well as this crown of thorns. You can't expect that to be the whole deal, now can you, Cassius?
Oh, well, I suppose not.
He'll reach out a kind of half-furred clawed hand.
Alright, we shake on it.
Good. Now get out of my sight before I change my mind. And as he says that, he will dispel the insanity effects on Usoa, Pep, and Tor.
It happens as I'm mid-sentence. The evening floats in on... Wait, what was I saying? What? That was very
Alright, I'll
strange.
I'll say at this point then that the enchantment has been lifted off of Pep so he can speak again.
Pep just kind of shrugs and takes a sip from his canteen.
Thank God, okay.
Just another day for Pep.
Yeah.
Remember when these used to be something strange? Old Pet Ridge Farm members.
Okay, wait,
The
so,
one-
sorry, question out of character. Is this supposed to be, like, Citri?
No, there's actually a demon in the what is it? The Solomon's book or whatever that is called Flauros, and that is who he is based off.
Is it? Okay, because Citri also has leopard features to them, so that's why I was wondering. I'll have to look that up then. Let me look through my book here. Okay, yeah,
you
you
just
continue. You continue.
I will give you one word of warning. It's definitely fiends that took my crown, and I will assure you they will not be the kindest to non-fiendish characters. I expect you to be on your best lookout. And if
Of
you
course.
die, I have all deniability.
Made that
Also,
already.
no crown.
Yes, now, shut up. If you'd like, I can teleport you as close as I can get you, at least in the general direction they took off with it.
Nice
if you
finding
could,
you
that would-
indeed.
Yeah, if you could, that would be very, very helpful for us. The faster you can get your crown.
Yes, anyways, very well. And he'll kind of motion for you guys all to, like, clump closer together.
Alright.
As you do, he conjures a teleportation circle underneath you, and you guys are whisked away. When the kind of
A head spin.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, as we disappear, Pep also, or go to the other range, Pep also says, "Y'all ever think that maybe promising more of your soul for something that they were willing to give us anyway, as long as we found their doohickey, was maybe not the smartest of ideas?"
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. You don't have to worry about that. This is for my own personal gain.
Alrighty. Well, you say so. You know what's best for you. Old Pep
Exactly.
just worried.
My soul
Not there
already.
too many demons in the world these days. Remember when there used to be a lot fewer demons around? Old Pep Ridge Farm members. Now we got them gallivanting about with their freckled skins, all being like, "Oh, I'll take a beat of your soul. Just do a little of this for me, a little bit of that." But nobody ever thinks about what the cost may be. No, sirree.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm signing up for. Again, you don't have to worry about that.
I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about the fate of the world and everyone else in the process.
The fate of the world will be fine, I'm sure.
That's what they all say.
Alright. And at that, the teleportation circle activates, and you guys are whisked away in a swirling sea of lights and colors, and you see a lot of random things in kind of like the time stream, like a cow wearing a hat and a frog sticking out his tongue, but it just turns into a morning star.
Wait, so we're traveling through time?
No, it's just the best way I can explain it. You know, when like people are time traveling in movies and there's kind of like that wormhole, weird tunnel thing, and they see things in the tunnel. That's just the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
So we land somewhere and we take on a lot of clocks.
What?
As you land, you do find that your mouths all kind of taste like sand for some random reason. You can't really describe why.
Ugh.
What kind of sand?
I don't know. Black sand.
Yeah, that ain't good sand. I prefer that fine white fish poop sand. And some high quality sand.
Taste of the grave.
All right. So, you guys, your surroundings as you're in, it's kind of a much more flatter plain. You don't really see any big trees or notable trees. However, you do see some sort of town, like a little gray blur in the distance.
Hmm. I see something
Yeah.
over there. It's
Yeah.
odd.
Maybe thieves
Are you
went
seeing-
to town.
Possibly. Let's go ahead and head out that way.
Yeah, seems like the best way to go.
So you guys are heading towards the gray blur.
I don't got much other sense of direction around here, so seems like a good enough landmark as any.
Given the sand in my eyes, I don't know what to do other than reach out and give it a sand shake.
Hey, at least it's only in your eyes. I got sand in places I don't want to mention.
That's just because you live off the fat of the sand.
Well, maybe this sand, that sand, I don't know what sand. Anyway, shall the
Yep.
forth?
Is there any? Yeah. We'll keep an eye out for any writing along the way. You know, some kind of Sanskrit.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, that went out of fashion long time ago. Ain't no Sanskrit being used anymore.
Well, they got to be writing it down somehow, otherwise it'd just be sandemodium.
Now it's all gone the way of the sands of time.
Oh
Or
my
the
god,
sandwiches.
okay, he's gonna continue on, he's gonna leave you guys behind.
I go
He's
with
going.
Cassius.
As you guys,
Probably good we don't just be sanding around.
as you guys start walking, Cassius, make me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 22.
All right. You sense that there is a fiend very close by. In fact, you are able to sense that it is above you.
Alright, he's gonna look up then.
All you see in the night sky is as the sun begins to set over the horizon, you see a bat twirling about in the sky.
Is he just twirling around, or is it going in a specific direction?
It is heading towards you from the direction, like the gray blur you're heading towards.
Alright, I'm just gonna follow it then.
Okay. I was going to ask if you pointed it out with concern or anything.
I'm not really gonna be concerned, but I'll just be like, alright, let's follow that.
Perchance do I notice it? Perception of 16.
Yeah, you notice it. You manage somehow to sense the flap of the wings in the night air or the evening air, and you look up and see a small little bat twirling about.
Okay. I'll also keep an eye on it.
All right.
Does anyone else take note or do anything?
I do. I look around because I notice people are looking around. Oh, that's a Dirty 1.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Apparently I have -1 perception, so...
You trip a little over your feet as you try to look around to see what everybody else is looking at.
So, I kind of lean over to my companion and ask, should we be concerned about this observer overhead?
Do you think we should be concerned?
I am unsure. Part of me wishes to throw a firebolt at it, but at the same time, I am holding back.
As you glance back up at it, you realize that the bat has disappeared.
All is well
Apparently,
then.
the point is mute.
Yeah. So you guys walk a little further. Pep, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, nabbit. Ian.
You are fine, but as that happens, you guys suddenly see something in front of you and you stop. It is a small creature, scaly and horned, and it kind of shrieks at you as it comes into view.
Is it a method, or is it just another... is it... You said it was scaled, right? It's probably not a method.
Well, Pep just says, "Howdy doody, friend. What you shrinking back?" He says it in demonic.
In demonic?
There's two
It looks all
languages.
demonic.
Oh, yeah, but what language are you speaking? Is there...
Well, there's demonic and there's infernal.
There's
Right
There's
abyssal.
infernal and there's abyssal.
Infernal and abyssal. Well, what do I got?
I don't
think know.
probably
It just said.
knows. Go on.
Well, I mean, it just says demonic. I don't know what that would be.
I'll let you choose.
Guessing it would be abyssal. I guess it would probably be abyssal, given Pep's history.
Okay.
Oh.
So you speak to it in abyssal.
Yeah.
All right.
They're saying, "How you doing there, buddy? What you shrieking at?"
You! It speaks back to you in abyssal.
About me? Why us? We ain't do nothing, just going for a stroll. Why are you shrieking now?
You stroll close to town. You must die. You all must die.
Oh, we don't gotta die, 'cause you all know if you try to kill us, we're gonna have to kill you, and nobody's gonna be happy. Come on now, let's all be friends. If we weren't friends, how could we have this chit-chat?
Sometimes you get a bit of satisfaction getting to know your people before you kill them. And as he says that, two more of them come from either side of you guys. And I think, as you are semi-surrounded by three of these demonic creatures, we are going to fade to black.
Alrighty.
Okay, then.
Alright.
That was a good one.
Awesome.
Not go the way I was expecting, but that was cool.
It rarely does.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's so funny, all of you failed those checks.
Honestly, it
didn't
was way
really-
better
It
that we
happened.
all failed it except for Cassius. I think that was really funny.
That was so good. I loved that.
I had a lot of fun with it. I appreciated it.
I can't tell if choosing to do that was the best thing I've ever done or the worst thing I've ever done. It's just you guys embraced that shit.
God,
Fuel,
no.
heat, fire.
Yeah. As soon as I knew I was doing like kind of a bunch of demon encounters, I was like, okay, one of these guys has to like give madness. Like I need to do that. And so that it was. And it was glorious.
Mm-hmm.
When you mentioned using command, I genuinely thought, because Pep also happens to have access to command, and
Mhm.
I genuinely was debating whether or not to command you to eat the kobolds.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because if you refuse to break social norms on your own, you must do it again in some other way.
God.
So
Oh, so you're gonna have the man make me eat whatever the man wants me to eat? No, I don't think so.
no, Pep's not the man. Pep's anti-man.
Pep is a man, though.
Pep says, "Whoa" to the man.
Pep is a man
Whoa, man.
making me eat something I don't want to eat. That's the man talking.
When he banters as a man, you could say he's against it too. He's anti-manter.
Wow. Triple threat pun.
That's what made your head explode.
Oh, that was so good. Ashley, I'm so sorry you had to endure that.
It's fine. It was funny.
Don't worry, we'll have much worse later on. At some
I know.
As soon as I rolled for Ben's and it was like you feel the need to recite terrible poetry, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the perfect matchup.
Yeah.
That
I
was
just love
good.
the fact that I was trying to make some comments before about Pep being insulted by thinking of how to work that in, of him thinking the poetry's horrible. But as soon as his thing was anti-all social norms, like, oh, the poetry's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. Oh, it was so good. You guys ran with that. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was really good.
Well, it took me a minute to remember who Douglas Adams said was the worst poetry in the universe. So as soon as I found that, I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna go with her, and then just like go down the well from there.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
So many of those were like good until they weren't.
Yeah. Anyways, I ended up finding the Flauros in my book here. It looks like the first name that came up for him was something different, which is why I wasn't finding it at first.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I need to take out my sticky notes here because I don't need these anymore.
No, yeah. Most of the demons in here I did try to base off of some sort of based biblical or other mythology, but there is some slight variations here or there.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's why I asked if it was like Citri at first, because Citri also has like kind of like a leopardy kind of form. But
there's another one, Ose, that's also a leopard. So like it's quite common.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, say, can you see?
Yeah, I'm pretty fond of Laros. He's kind of cool, but. That is pretty much it.
Yep.
No, good session, guys. That was great.
Yeah, you guys were awesome.
I don't think I have to write any additional stuff for next session, which is awesome.
Sweet.
And I got some good
We
notes
start with
down.
a fight.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun.
That's always exciting when you start out a session and it's roll for initiative.
Oh, God, yeah.
Good one. I have to set that up.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
I will say, I am grateful that with this very monster and demon based campaign, we don't have any monster fuckers in the group. At least not yet.